right here in the Cayman Islands with Flashpoint Radio every second and fourth Tuesdays, 5:30 p.m. live.
Rebroadcasting will be aired on the first and third Tuesdays at the same time.
What are we expecting?
What are we expecting? We are expecting a supportive and positive learning experience in which each member is empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self confidence and personal growth.
So join us, yours truly, Toastmaster Hazel Fletcher.
Toastmaster Wilson Colley.
And yours truly, distinguished Toastmaster Carla McGarvey Blair, for another exciting season of speaking and leadership information galore. Toastmaster Speak.
Toastmaster Speaks.
Toastmaster
Toastmaster Speaks.
Toast, toast,
Welcome to the Eminent Orators
toast, mix. Yay, yay. We are here this evening again, broadcasting live from Flashpoint Radio. I am Hazel Gordon Fletcher, Toastmaster Hazel Gordon Fletcher, and with me in studio tonight is Toastmaster Alicia Felwell. Alicia, how are you today?
I believe I am doing well. Good day, everyone, or hello, everyone. Um, we are joined by, of course, uh,
But prospective
prospective Toastmaster Mikey G, Toastmaster Hazel G, and yours truly, Lady Elise. Now, if you listened to the advert, you would have heard two other names, and none of them represent me or Mikey G. But today we are, of course, the appropriate theme of today's Toastmasters program, Encounter with a Stranger. We are no strangers, however, but we are perhaps strangers to Toastmasters Speak radio show live. So, welcome, Mikey G.
Well, I wouldn't say that I'm total stranger because every week I'm part of the featured presentation on this program. So I would say that I'm really no stranger to the platform and to this program itself because I always offer the word of the day every single every single week. You know. So yeah, having said that, I'm part of the staple of what goes on.
Okay, indeed, 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 Mikey G. So, do you have a word of the day today?
Well, the word of the day today for me is compliance.
Compliance. All right.
Yes, compliance.
Okay.
And I feel that that word
Sentence.
is a very heavy word for today. Compliance is necessary for obedience. Compliance is necessary for not being disobedient. You know, that's what I'm thinking about. So I thought about that word for this reason, and I realized that we have been having a problem with that a
We've
lot
been
with
we
compliance.
have a problem with being compliant.
Yes, very, 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 very bad. It's one of the biggest. It's one of the biggest things on or in fact I realize that it's like it riddles or wraps around every single aspect of our fabric of our lives. It's a word, it's a concept that is rejected broadly in many circles that you know.
All right. So let us talk about encounter with a stranger.
Yes.
Certainly, it's been said that encounter with a stranger can be either a blessing or a lesson. Toastmaster Elisa, what's your thought on that? A blessing or a lesson? I know that when we first met, you and I, we were complete stranger. Did you, am I meeting be with you a lesson or a blessing?
Well, It can be both, as you said. And sometimes you would have had an encounter that you wish you never had. Like,
Or
why am I meeting you? Or why are you, so it could be an encounter that leads to negativity. And I'm sure you've heard the phrase, show me your company and I'll tell you who you are, right? And
very,
you have also
very
been told that you should choose your company wisely because it could determine your outcome, your future. So, yes, um, it could be a lesson or a blessing or a blessing or a what?
Oh, okay. The thing about it though, we are all strangers until we get to know each other. Yeah,
Yes,
all of us are strangers until we get to know each other. The story is told about this mother. He has a son inside, and there were some children outside playing, and he tell him to go outside and play, and he said don't want to go. And he said when she was young, his
yes,
age,
yes.
and they have crowd like that outside there playing, she would have been out there. And he replied, going out there, I could be going into a mob of strangers. So he was frightened, or he was scared of being killed, going out there in a stranger.
Ah,
Like prospective Toastmaster Mikey, have you ever been afraid of encountering strangers?
when you while you're there talking and expressing the stranger ideologies, who can be a stranger, or until you know them. The song came to my mind. There's a stranger in my bed, and and so it came to my mind. Immediately the song came to my mind.
Oh, they really had a song like that.
Yes, there's a song like that. I have it. I
Oh,
play it. I play it all the time.
so how can somebody be a stranger in your bed?
Ah, and so there lies the conundrum, as it were. A stranger who is somewhat supposedly personal, knowing you and you know them, but a stranger to you, nevertheless, nonetheless.
Is it that that person is non-compliant while the person has become a stranger in your bed?
Well, all right. You see what I'm saying, right? You see, so I don't have to go further with the conversation. I just thought about it because I mean, come on, you know where that is, right? You know where that is. You become strangers over. You are living with each other. You are married to somebody, and then you become strangers over time. How is it possible to be strangers over time, married to someone? How many times you have heard the conversation? Many couples say these things. I don't know who she is. I don't know who he is anymore. So this being strangers can be in many different ways. It could be like you said, someone that you have never seen before or know, and then you meet them and you're not certain of who you're meeting. And that's why I tell people all the time, be careful, go searching for people on Facebook and Instagram and all these social media platforms, because I said to them, when you knew the person was what's the name, you know um Anthony Johnson or something, and then when you meet them and now they are grown up, they are dollars.
Oh, okay, Dodos, Anthony. Elisa,
I'm just matching two names. It's not the same thing, but I'm just saying, I'm just putting it like that. But then the person you meet now is not the same school friend that you had in high school or wherever you had them. The person is now dollars, or some notorious person or something. And then you're thinking it's the same friend, and you invite that back into your life.
All right. It has said that there are no strangers here, only friends you have met. William Butler Yeats. No strangers. I'm trying to look on the positive side of it.
The
The,
positive side. There's no
the positive
strangers that we meet.
side here is just friends
They're
that you
just
have,
friends.
relatives that you have met. And you
Friends that
know,
we have not met before.
I tell you that you know you be careful. You entertain strangers because you might be entertaining angels in disguise. So you have to be nice
Well, well,
to
yes.
Well, I
strangers.
would love to share an experience,
Yes.
and today it's an abbreviated version of Toastmasters Speak, right? How does encounter with a stranger, does it have anything to do with Toastmasters? Yes and no, because there are times, Mikey G, that I'm anxious about having a conversation with a stranger, especially if um, I have never, well, a stranger is somebody I've never met before. But if you're in sales, we refer to something as a cold call. Like I just call you out of the blue. I just look up your number in the directory and call you and have a conversation with you. And it causes you to have impromptu speaking. You know, we practice that a lot in Toastmasters. But that's not the experience I wanted to share with you. Some years
Okay.
ago, I was driving on a flooded roadway in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
I was driving a panel van, a Nissan Urban, one of those longer units. And of course, because the road is so covered with water, it's flooded, there was a ditch that I drove right into.
Wow. Because you couldn't see it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I was alone in the vehicle
Mm-hmm.
and I was actually terrified. I
Wow.
was I was terrified. I was anxious.
I would
And a
be.
stranger came.
Mm,
And you can, when you meet a stranger, it can also bring anxiety.
that's
Is it
true.
going to help? Is it going to
Especially,
make it worse? Is it going to give you more problems than the flood? All those questions came. But when I communicated with him in the calm tone, yes, the stranger turned out to be my rescuer. Encounter with a stranger, I'll never forget that moment. He helped me to take the vehicle out of the ditch and I was on my way. I was like, I thought I would never forget his name, but I have forgotten his name.
just now. But I'm sure it will come back.
Yes,
You know,
but I am thankful for that encounter with a stranger. And so, as we related to Toastmasters, when you are in new situation, strange situation, sometimes even how you approach the situation, the encounter can have a lot to do with the outcome of it, Mikey G.
well, as you mentioned that story, I'm scared of meeting people in those circumstances.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
And
we are.
I'm not because you're a woman. I'm going to sit here and say, oh, you're a woman. That's why you're scared. I rented a car and I was driving to Camp Verde, and I took the back road through Kitson Town, going up and go through that back road. And the car developed a electrical short or problem and somehow turned off with me in that dark night in that place. And a car was up, and I parked the car along the side of the road as close to the bank as I could so it don't block any traffic. So while it was shutting down, I tried to, make it run till it dies at that point. And a car was approaching, and I know that it is possible help in that car that I could say, help me. Instead, what I did was I got away from the car and found myself a safe place away from it. That if somebody would come and look, they wouldn't see anybody near the car. You
All
know?
right.
So having said that, I'm not saying that in every case it is so. And so it is a difficult time these days to be encountering strangers. But when you do find when you do find someone who, in a very rare occasion, it might be, I don't know, that you might find someone who would be actually helpful. It is a blessing. Like you say, you might encounter angels. So if somebody came to say sought help from me, I'm at my house and I knock on my door and they're desperately in need of some assistance, I have to think twice to let them in.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Anyway, we're gonna bring it back to the Toastmasters encounter. Oh, it's really related to Toastmasters.
I understand. I understand. I'm gonna leave it there, but I
Yeah,
just I just want to put it like that. But I
yeah, right.
know
We're
we have
gonna
to
continue
assess. You know.
conversation sometime outside of this.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
When Elisa talk about bringing it back to Toastmasters encounter, she sparked a memory to me. In April, I went to North Bahamas, which is Freeport. I was in a church. I was the speaker. They shifted for me to be the speaker. So, in my introduction of myself, apart from what they said, I said that I was a Toastmaster. And when I said that, I saw somebody's eyes went like this, like a light bulb. And I think to myself, oh, he must be a Toastmaster or he knows something about a Toastmaster. But when church was over, I went outside. He came to meet me at the door and he told me that he is a Toastmasters and we struck up a conversation. So the fact that I say that I'm a Toastmaster, I was able to meet a stranger on a level ground. And I think that's something that we can hone when we, just like how the Seventh day Adventists, anywhere you go, you can find a Seventh day Adventist church, and we will be studying the same quarterly. It's like that with our Toastmasters. Wherever you go, you are able to find a Toastmaster community. I went for an interview somewhere also too, and the last thing I said that I was a Toastmaster, and that is the thing that catch the interview, and I got the job. Just saying that I'm a
Just
Toastmaster.
saying that. So
Yeah,
you're suggesting that being a Toastmaster, you
is
find
a
you find favor with someone else in regards to your employment at that time, which is
right.
possibly a good thing. So it's a even, well, it's a good
Right.
thing. It's
So if
a
you're out there and you're listening, whether you're a pastor, whether you're an elder, whether you're a deacon, a nurse, or a teacher, I would encourage you to be a part of the Toastmasters Club, and including you, Mikey G. You're
Yeah,
a big
like I am an honorary member at this point. I feel honored all the time while I get to
And
converse
and
with the Toastmasters and be a part of the conversations.
and you have been very compliant. But of
And
course,
I have been very compliant.
yes, he does.
yes, just a reminder that we are going to wrap up this conversation quick, fast, and in a hurry, because of course this is a very abbreviated Toastmasters Speak, which is presented by the Eminent Orators Toastmasters Club. Now, I'm going to hand over for Hazel to tell us how we can visit a club, connect with Toastmasters, find out more, and perhaps even weigh in on the conversation, weigh in on the next episode of Toastmasters Speak.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, we are the Eminent Orators Toastmasters Club, and we are hybrid. We are situated at Flashpoint Radio off West Bay Road. You can tell the rest of the address. I don't know. Yes, I know it's off West Bay Road right now.
269 West Bay Road.
59, 269.
269.
Yes.
269.
All right. Phone number
321-6969.
All
That's
right.
345-321-6969.
All right. I know the 321-6969.
Yes.
Yes, I know that one. All right. So if you need to get in touch with us at Flashpoint while we are live, please call that number. Somebody will answer you. If you want to get in touch with the club, you can call my number 916 48 3848. Imagine, forgot my phone number.
That, but that is normal to do, because I'm not calling it, Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
my number, I'm
Calling
not calling my
number,
number,
yes.
so
Yes.
yeah,
Right.
usually I'm like, oh, what's my number again?
We have meeting every second and fourth Monday. Unless it's
Okay.
if it's on holiday Monday, it's on the second fourth Monday, we'll have it another day. But please free to at me at 916 4838. Anytime, day or night. Yes, and we will our yes, and we just want to give thanks to Flashpoint executives, owner for accommodating eminent orators Toastmasters Club, where learning and speaking is learned.
So,
If you want to be a leader, if you want to be a speaker, please come and join us.
please come and join the eminent orators. As we close today's program, let's remember strangers are just friends and teachers we haven't met. Yes, each encounter can shape us, inspire us, or open new doors. Toastmasters is all about building confidence for moments like these, moments when you don't know what's coming, but you rise to the occasion. On behalf of the Eminent Orators Toastmasters Club, we thank you for tuning in to Toastmasters Speak. Until the next time, keep speaking with courage, listening with compassion, and embracing the power of every encounter.
that was a very lovely piece that you just presented, Lady Elise. And of course, you see where I'm at. I am a little scared still to meet people, so and that's why the Toastmasters haven't got me fully incorporated yet. I'm working on my confidence in meeting strangers, and so I'm working on it.
Okay, let's put a smile. Or be welcomed by a stranger.
Toastmasters speak, of course, here every first, second, and third Tuesdays.
And fourth,
Second and fourth Tuesdays, right here on Flash.
last